So then, you must be glad to bounce back after that disappointing defeat against Rushall.
Yeah, it was. I thought we controlled today. It was pleasing. I thought we played. Like I say, sometimes again we were down after Saturday, and it's my job to pick the players up, and I thought we responded very well. I thought first half total dominance. Got a goal. Should have had a couple more. I think again I'd say if I was being sort of critical of just missed chances. Everyone's seen the game today. It should have been probably 5, 6, 7. And that's no disrespect to Corby, but that's how good we were, and that's the sort of chances we created. But no, look, we'll take a clean sheet and some good goals, some fantastic goals as well. And it was collectively good for everyone, good to bounce back and I did sort of say after Saturday's game that we are a team that will bounce back, and we've gone out and done that in style today.
So do you believe Corby were the ideal opposition after the disappointing defeat on Saturday?
I think obviously with the Tommy leaving Corby yesterday, obviously that was always going to be a tough game for us because you don't know what to expect. Obviously all the work we did on Corby, we sort of haven't used it today. We've sort of worried about ourselves and set up to go and attack very early with the two lads up top, who I thought did really well. It was good for Tristan to go and get some minutes as well. I thought Ash has been out of the side for a while, and he's come in and scored a fantastic goal and played his part. I think, look, being at home, whoever we had at home today, there was only going to be one winner. I thought we had sort of grit between the teeth, and we went out and attacked, and we were aggressive in everything we did, and it was pleasing. Just to make, to bounce back, and like I said to the lads, we were confident of bouncing back. That I just wanted them to do it in style, and we've gone out and played some good football. And there were times in the game, second half, where we dropped off a little bit, and that's just individuals sort of taking sort of the foot off the gas, and we can't go 100 miles an hour for 90 minutes. There are times where there are cooling off periods, and I think when we did sort of drop the tempo, and we did allow Corby back into the game in terms of possession in their half, I just still felt we controlled it, and I think with Callum back in there against Jim, who again outstanding. I thought we were very, very confident in keeping a clean sheet, so that was pleasing as well.
So what was the decision to change the team from Saturday? And obviously got asked a question that was on fans' lips. Why did you decide to keep Dan Crane in goal?
I think changing the team, it's Saturday, Monday. It's something that we do regularly. I think it freshens it up, and I thought Tristan, is a key player for us. For me, he's one of the best strikers in the division, and we need him to get fit. And again, he's got a good 60 minutes under his belt tonight. I thought Ash needed to come in as well against his old club, and stake a claim, and he's done that now for Saturday. So we changed our shape a little bit. We wanted to be flexible in our approach and be able to change between a couple of different systems that we use, and we've done that, and it's worked, and we've played well. And with Craney, I think it's one of them. Look, he's made a mistake. We're a close group of players, and he's apologised for it. He's made a mistake, and we've stuck. I've stuck by him because I believe in him, and the players believe in him. And it was, he's not had much to do today, but everything he did do was very good. His kicking was spot on. He came out and collected what he needed to collect, and was confident and organised the back four. And I think, he's old enough and experienced enough to accept the criticism, and rightly so, because it was a bad mistake on his part. But again, he's bounced back today, and I think it shows you the faith that I have in him, and the players, and that he can go out and keep a clean sheet. And I thought it was fantastic, and I'm pleased for him today, because I know he took a lot of criticism, and it's making sure that we sort of looked after him through the last couple of days, and I'm really pleased for him. you know, just as much as the result. But I'm pleased for him to keep a clean sheet today.
Did you ever consider replacing him with Lloyd in goal?
Look, Lloyd is on the verge as well in terms of, you know, it's a real good rivalry. And for me today against Corby, I knew they'd have pop shots. Dan Crane's, as you know, if not the best shot stopper in the division. I knew that we wouldn't. That was the sort of game Corby were going to come with. They would have had shots, and there would have been in and around the box sort of shots. And I know Crane is top draw at that. And yes, they didn't really have any. Well, I don't think they had a shot on target, or we had to really make a save. But you know, I thought he's done very well. And look, everyone will train Thursday. Lloydie comes into contention. Obviously, he respects and understands my decision for today. Look, it's a team game, and I'm always on about the squad and how important everybody is. And you've seen that with Callum Flanagan coming in. You know, Michael Williams isn't in the squad today, and Jay's come on, Joel's come on. You know, we've got a good attacking threat. Gaz has come on. So we're in a good place, and you know, we're ultra positive. We're always going to be positive. The negativity that sometimes happens from certain sections is irrelevant to us, because we know the job and we know the journey that we're on, and the goals that we want to achieve, and we'll keep doing that.
Looking into Saturday's game against Blyth Spartans, obviously it'd be a different proposition compared to Corby. So what are your thoughts going into that game?
Confident, looking forward to it. I love playing at home. You know, we've only lost the one against Buxton. You know, I love playing at home. The games come so fast, and it is. For me, you know, it is exciting. You know, the games come quick, and Blyth will be a different test from tonight, but we'll go in there confident again of picking up 3 points, and if we can get a positive performance on Saturday, and we can take that into one of our clubs, Barwell, on Tuesday, that'll be you know, it'll be great to try and start a run now, because I think we very much start not in the performances but in results. You know, we'll throw 4 or 5 really good performances together, but we'll maybe draw 3 of them and win 2. So we're now looking at trying to win games, and I thought game management of the players, you know, they know what I wanted, and they went out and did that. And at times we needed to stretch them and maybe limit the sort of, you know, the football that we play, and I think that hurt Corby more, because I think if you look at, you know, a couple of the goals, you know, both headers, and you know, we are a physical, strong side, and I think after Saturday I had to remind the lads that we are, and we can go and compete, and they've gone out and competed today and done well. Corby are a team that they don't necessarily get heavily beat. The games are close. They're a fit young side, and we've shown them today that, you know, we are, when it comes to fitness, that we're a team that can match anybody.
Finally, what message would you give to the fans leading up into this game against Blyth, when they can probably be the difference in helping the team against a tough opposition like Blyth?
Yeah, I think supporters have been great this season, and there is a big section of them that are always supporting and always positive, and that helps the players. You know, it helps the players, and I think for me, you know, as a young manager, it's something which, you know, I look at, and we've had people in to speak to the players about sort of positive thinking and going out onto the pitch and making sure, you know, we're focused and we've got clear minds. And I think Saturday will be tough, and we're going to need the supporters. But what I would say is, you know, we need them when times are tough. You know, there's periods, even tonight, there's periods where it was not backs against the wall, but we had to defend, because that's football. You know, no matter who you play, you're going to have to defend at some point, and it gets a little bit nervous in terms of the support and the players. Sometimes it filters onto the pitch, but we sort of focusing really hard on switching off from outside influences and concentrating on the performance on the pitch, and they've gone and done that. I'm pleased for them. You know, I think we've 25 points now, I think it is, and you know, we want to get to 30 as soon as possible, and if we can do that within the next couple of games, then that will be fantastic. But what I would say is when we do lose in a football match, you know, it's a football match. We have no divine right to win every game. We go out, and I think there's only probably Nantwich where first half I felt we didn't work very hard. But you know, teams are playing against us and teams want to beat us. So I think just going forward, I think with the supporters, they have been great, and they need to keep being great if they want, you know, us to be successful, because they will help.
Thank you, Liam.
Cheers, thanks.